Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable...
Balassi has got himself a free kick. Carries far too far and out of play. Rodri. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. De Bruyne. Foden. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Schneiderlin. And help's available out wide. Everton have a free kick. Zinchenko gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now.
Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
So it is still 0-0. Foden doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And it's played forward. Silva. Mahrez. Rodri drives it forward. João Cancelo. And it's hoisted clear. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Mahrez. He could be in here. Aguero. Hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mahrez. Shoots! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Has he found his man? That's a decent ball. Balassi tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's De Bruyne. Mahrez.
Mahrez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's Balassi. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Dinks one in. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken short. And we hit half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Delph needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's left his man, and the weighted pass. There's the through ball, and it's been given away. De Bruyne. Here it comes. And here's Aguero. Silva. Aguero goes for goal! This could fall anywhere! Header! Really well taken goal. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Foden gets it back, and the counter is on. Balassi. Schneiderlin goes looking. Rodri. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Schneiderlin drives it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Foden. Zinchenko. Chipped through. That's gone a long way up and away. And he heaves it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Cancelo. Forward it goes. Aguero. Oh, they can break here. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mahrez, played out to the right. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely bit of skill. Zinchenko. And here's Mahrez. Good ball, it's found its target. Caught offside that time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Delph hoists it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mahrez. And it's De Bruyne. Zinchenko! Oh, and that should have been two.
Zinchenko really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Goes long. And he's there to clear it.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Has a hit! In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Aguero is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And here's Mahrez. And the referee brings it to a close. Day one, job done, the perfect start they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, of course, the result was the opening day priority, and it was...
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And as you can see, we've already started here. Forward it goes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kyle Walker. David Silva crosses one in. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Kyle Walker, hoisted towards the area. And it's Silva. Bernardo Silva gets into a good position. Zinchenko, chance to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruddy gets it upfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. Milivojevic tries to clear. Bernardo Silva. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Bernardo Silva. And it's Zaha. Rodri. Bernardo Silva floats one over. Oh, real up to meet it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Silva. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Bernardo Silva. Walker. And here's Aguero. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tried to play it through.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tompkins. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. MacArthur. That'll be a throw-in. It's a decent-looking cross. Massive leap! Patrick van Aanholt drives it forward. And here's Aguero. And he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's left his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had a go! They've managed to get it away. Rodri. It's got... hits one! Patrick van Aanholt, and it's Zaha. Zaha going full tilt down the left. Laporte battles to win it back. Van Aanholt. It's a loose ball. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Kouyaté. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. And it's Zaha. Kouyaté. Aguero. A real chance to break. Joel Ward goes looking. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes up and over. Cahill gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Done very well to intervene. And it's Aguero.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Aguero. Quick glance at goal. Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good ball. Kouyaté plays it out to the wing.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Aguero, and the finish! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And here's Aguero. Caught offside that time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. And after all of that... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and
Shot at goal! Oh, surely!
looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Firmino. Sané looking to break out here. And it's Gnabry. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Now the massive leap! Sticks it away! Keeper's got good distance on that. He's found his man. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good run. Ultimately, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Folland. Kimmich. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't.
Sané has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Clears it out of harm's way. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Strong punch. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Mesut Ozil. Germany are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Neymar goes for goal! Goal! Brazil!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And it's Neymar. Gundogan tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Folland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kimmich needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Schuller plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Allen. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Gundogan. Oh, they can break here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Here come Brazil on the counter. Arthur. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Brazil leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Mesut Ozil. Gundogan. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Over to the left. Lobs it in gently. Kimmich. Gnabry. Gnabry drives it forward. Alisson can hoist it clear. Has gone out. Allen. And it's played forward. Gundogan. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Casemiro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. It's a throw-in. Germany are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Hoists it forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Gabriel Jesus goes looking.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kimmich. Folland. He's got away. Folland! And he's there to clear it.
Germany are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Neymar.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He goes long.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Jesus has a go! And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. We have already started here. Casemiro. Alan. Could be thinking about a shot here. Shoots! It's broken loose. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got away. Oh, well, there's something you don't see every day. Thiago Silva. Alan. Now it's Roberto Firmino. James Rodriguez. And here's Zapata. Thiago Silva with a definite foul there. He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this...
And Quadrado! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's got through. Battles to win it back. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Zapata!
Duvan Zapata really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Neymar gets it back, and it's Firmino. Could move up a gear here.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Hit long and direct. Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Neymar tries lifting it over. Turns and goes back. And here's Allen. And he's there to hoof it away. Allen. Firmino. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alexandro. And it's Neymar. Over to the left. Towering header! Goal! Brazil! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Brazil draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, good interception. Alexandro. And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Looks to clip it for chance! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're already into the second period. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva goes looking. Firmino. And they've been caught out here. Shot a goal! And the follow-up. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Neymar with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Brazil take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Zapata gets into a dangerous position. Neymar. He's looked long this time. Sanchez to play it forward. Zapata tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. James Rodriguez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Alan is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Casemiro. Alan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That intervention was very necessary. That's been drilled forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Arthur takes control of it and he's on the move. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Zapata. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Arthur. Thiago Silva. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thiago Silva. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Alexandro. Alan. Arthur. Alan. He's gone for it! And the shot! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's been taken short. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A buccaneering run from the defender. And that's it. Brazil were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. Well, it's a wonderful sea of green here inside the 50,000-seater Estadio José Alvalade. A perfect setting for this greatest of clubs, Sporting Lisbon. So it's back. Big. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vieto. Acuna goes to the cross. They've managed to get it away. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Gets it back. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Hoists it forward. Gets a good foot in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by him. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Sporting are engaging here in European football's flagship competition.
Yeah, and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the build-up to all of this. Although it has to be said, he did mention a few concerns too, being the current...
Aguero! It's Aguero! It's in! Aguero versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
He's got options out wide. In with a header! He scored! They have come roaring back! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't.
He's gone for it! And it's been taken short. Out of play for a goal kick. Finds himself eased off the ball. Laporte. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. David Silva drives it forward. De Bruyne plays it forward. Aguero looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got away. Mahrez. Forward it goes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Mahrez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Vieto really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Just Bernardo Silva! Marvellous goal! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played forward. De Bruyne goes looking. Aguero with a long pass. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time. Aguero has a go! Has gone out. Acuna. And it's Vieto. Rodri gets it back. Mahrez. And here's Aguero. Aguero goes for goal. And yes, it's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That is very well defended. De Bruyne. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Laporte. Zinchenko. Stones. Stones drives it forward.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It'll be a throw-in. That has sent him sprawling. David Silva plays it forward. And it's Mahrez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it high. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quickly. Acuna. Stones cuts it out. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Lobs it in gently. Bernardo Silva looking to get on the end of this. Silva. Mahrez, who does have an assist to his name. Could move up a gear here. And it's Vieto. A chance! Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva, a scorer already in the game. De Bruyne. Mahrez. And the through ball is intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Pretty much the ideal start. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high. He's tried one! An early chance there, first of the game.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
They've played it short. It's found its way to him. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Fulham couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Aguero. Away from immediate danger. And that's been won straight back. Two of the league's unbeaten sides. Too soon to read much into that, though. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hoists it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Dinks one in. He's played him through. Aguero! And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Aguero. Foden drills one in. Battles to win it back. Aguero. Chance to cross here. And that has been clubbed away. Zinchenko gets it back. Aguero is flagged offside. Kyle Walker. Foden. Rodri. More than happy to take the muscular approach. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Aguero. Timely intervention. Crosses one in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. It's a loose ball. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that you're...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Walker tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. It's on a plate. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Walker. Walker goes for the cross. Aguero gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Seri. Otoy. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Zinchenko. Stones plays it forward. Aguero plays it out to the wing. Zinchenko. Rodri. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Rodri. Rodri. He could be in here. It's a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Over to the left. And he's whipped it. Going for goal! In it goes! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Brian loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Bruyne. Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Just brushed off the ball there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And out to safety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And here's Aguero. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Walker gets it back. Rodri tries lifting it over. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! There are a few waiting for it. Coaxed through there. Zinchenko played into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end... Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David Silva, the little wizard, as clever and quick-minded as they come, seems to glide across the pitch with very little effort, and a player at the very top of his creative trade. Always, always good to watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Jota was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Silva. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering. Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. What a ball this has turned out to be. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Silva plays it in. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Ball's gone out of play. Gets a good foot in there. David Silva goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Has a hit! Surely this time, it's in! Rui Patricio reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Stones plays it over to the other flank. Zinchenko plays it forward. Silva. Tried. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Zinchenko battles to win it back. Mahrez. David Silva tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne. Beautifully done. Kyle Walker. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez, towering header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. The team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. He's had a go! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
David Silva drives it forward. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Heave to the back. Great leap! And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hoists it forward. Adama Traore. Raul. A real chance if he can get through. And it's Mahrez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Bernardo Silva. Raul. Bolly. And it's played forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looks to thread it through. That'll be a corner. De Bruyne goes short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Jimenez desperately wants to get on the end of this. Jota. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Zinchenko. Stones. Kyle Walker. He's found his man. It's Aguero! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Tries a shot! They've scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Bolly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jota. And once more they can't get through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Gundogan. Has a pop! Oh, almost a 6th. And that is that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it.